Oh, it's changed. So YouTube has changed since I've been away. Hi, everyone. YouTube has changed. Setting it up is different. I'll just check that my sound is okay. Yes. Okay. Oh. Okay. That was weird. Yeah, it's all changed. Well, it's not all changed, but some parts of setting it up changed and just surprised me a little. Anyway, it seems to be okay. Seems to be okay. At least the audio is good. Very good. Very good. Very good. And the room is better. I've managed to yes, hide everything apart from this corner here. But that's no biggie. Just give it a few minutes for people to join. Oh, I haven't shared the link. Oh God, I'm just a bit out of sorts. I wasn't here last week, so I'm kind of a bit new to the whole thing again. I can't remember how I do any of this. Let me just share the link. And advertise that I'm actually live now. I forgot. Look at that picture. Oh well. Let me see. Share on a page. Live. Okay. That is shared. Oh no. Oh, I can't log out of Facebook sometimes. It's really weird. But it's okay, it's working now. I can log out. Okay, so hi. I am back from my holiday. It is Thursday at 6 o'clock, which means I am live on YouTube talking about non-duality. So welcome to the talk. If you're watching after the live stream, then welcome still to the talk. If you'd like to ask questions during the talk, you have to obviously join live, or maybe you could just send questions, written questions, obviously, beforehand. So my Skype address is Rebekah Maroon. So you can write questions there, or you can call in during the live stream through Skype. Yes. I need a warm drink, but I haven't got one. And it's downstairs now, so I don't want to move. It's all set up around me. I don't want to get up and move everything. So I haven't got a title for this evening's talk, so we'll just talk and see what comes out. Yay! 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 Believe it or not, this is actually the talk. This is the talk. You thought you were coming to listen to some wisdom, some real intellectual wisdom about life, about this reality. And all you're hearing is, yay, 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 yay. A crazy black woman going, yay, 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 yay. What have I called this stream? I've called it non-duality. Oh yeah, non-duality live stream. Very simple. Non-duality live stream. Woohoo! Yeah. So what is a live stream? What is non-duality? These are the most obvious questions to answer. But actually, I don't really feel to answer that. What I feel like saying is, yay, 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 yay. Yay. Yay, yay, yay. Yay, 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 yay. Yay, yay. Yay, 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 yay. Yay, yay. So what is there to be yay-yaying about? Lots of things, I'm sure, are happening in the news. There's climate change going on. There's murders, I'm sure. There's crime. There's, the whole pandemic. There's racism. There's sexism. There's inequality. There's people that have no home. There's people that are struggling financially. People who are lonely and isolated, have no friends or family, have emotional, mental health problems, family problems. The list could go on. The list could go on. But what is often not mentioned, what is often overlooked, what is often not talked about or pointed out, what is often not celebrated, is that this is free. This is free. There is a freedom here. There is a peace here. There is something that is untouched here. There is something that is screaming emptiness, screaming peace, screaming freedom. And that's not focused on. The lens is usually focused out on things, objects, problems, situations, circumstances, events, and that's okay, but to not have the lens ever pointing back, pointing to that which is beyond the seeming movements, beyond the forms, beyond the seeming happenings, that which is inherently at peace, free, untouched, unscathed, unmentionable in a way, is that it's screaming freedom, it's screaming this, it's screaming emptiness and fullness. And it's right here. It's not in time, it's not in future, it's not in then, in after. It's right here as this, as everything, as not a thing. And if you've not heard that before, it can sound quite like a bit shocking, or a bit like what does that mean? What are the implications of that? And what it means is you are free. What it means is this is free. What it means is you aren't this timeline, this storyline of you. You aren't the experience. You aren't the objects, the forms, the emotions, the feelings, the ideas, the thoughts, the projections, the memories. You aren't that. When you're identified as a human, you believe that is who you are. Energetically, it feels as if that's who you are. You are a limitation. You are someone. You are a personality, a person, a movement in time. You are a story, and that is suffering. That is suffering, to be someone, to be a limitation. And what's being spoken about is a stepping out of that. A stepping out of that narrow, limited perspective of someone. That narrow limitation. That narrow, limited view of me and my story, me and my life. And that is to be celebrated. That is to be screamed from the rooftops of being. This pouring out of that. And so this is a non-duality live stream, in that it's streaming and screaming that this is what you look for. This is what you feel you've lost as an identified human. You feel you've lost something. There's an agitation, there's a movement, a seeking to find something. We have different names for what we think we're looking for. So it could be looking for a better financial situation, looking to heal our personality, looking for our children's future, happiness, security, all these different ideas, looking for the love of our life, our partners, looking for a house in the countryside, whatever it is, looking to make it, be successful, achieve, have, attain, own, become. And we're not often conscious of the uncomfortability of that. We get a taste of it, but we seem to like ignore that and paste over it with another hopeful idea of better, of becoming. And what seems to happen in this seeming journey of awakening, this seeming journey of destruction, destroying illusions, what seems to happen is as these illusions, these time-based illusions are destroyed, it's like it's like a revealing of this, what's here, all the crap that can be here, that's unconscious and been repressed and denied, all the uncomfortability, all the seeking, this seeking energy, seek, this seeking energy, this trying to make it, this trying to get somewhere, this trying to avoid what's here. It's like, I'm getting this image of, on that film, I Heart Huckabees, where they're having sex and they're putting their faces in the mud, like it's part of the sexual act. They're putting their faces in the mud. That image just came up, like you're forced to deal with what is here. See what's here. See what's here. What's here. This is it. What's here. What's already here. What's happening here. Like there's no escape from here. 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 This. Like it all bubbles up, it all comes up, all of the stuff, all of the crap comes up continuously. It's never ending. This unraveling of the universe is so fucking beautiful. It's so fucking beautiful. It's magical. It's magical, mystical. It's unraveling of everything. But it's so not a person. It's so not personal. It's not happening to someone. It's not yours or mine or anybody's. It's so impersonal, this. It's so impersonal, this. And so here we are, always. Our mind can go off in time, in past, in future, past and future. But it's never true. It's never gonna deliver on that imagination. It's not gonna lead somewhere. This is it, here, this, what is, whatever is, this is it. We've been running away from this, running away into abstract ideas, running away from our feelings, running away from what's currently popping up. This is it. It's not what the person wants. The person wants to run away. It wants an elaborate idea of something else. This is not what the person is wanting or the mind is wanting. It wants ideas of enlightenment. It wants ideas of bliss, ideas of something, ideas of non-duality, ideas of this being it. It doesn't want this being it. It doesn't want the actual experience. It wants stories around it, stories about it. This is it. This is it. It's a real harsh destruction. It's a real beautiful but harsh sword. It really is beautiful. Destruction. Destruction. It's like this art auction where you do an art picture and you auction it off for charity and things. And someone said, who wants to have black in their picture? Who wants to have black and negativity in their picture? I just kind of thought, like, Like black is beautiful, destruction is beautiful, the darkness is beautiful. We're afraid of it. We're afraid of that. We're afraid of the end. We're afraid of the bad monster. We're afraid of it. But there is no escape from it. There is no escape from it. Death. Death will happen. Death is here. Death is happening. Death is, or blackness is. It is. It's here. It's here equally. You can't have one without the other. You can't have life without death, without destruction. You can't have growth without destruction. You can't have new without old. Just the way it is. Just the way it seems to appear. And it feels like as we are born out of that death, out of blackness, out of the darkness of the womb, we're born into this. This begins to happen. And as we begin to lose or seemingly lose that emptiness, and we're submerged in seeming form, there's a natural, maybe even there's a clasping, like a, I know when a baby is born, and when they're really young, the breath is very deep. And as we get older, 6, 7 maybe, the breath changes. It's not as deep anymore. A lot of fear has entered the body, a lot of fear and holding on and grasping. A lot of fear of being limited, being something, losing that connectedness, that wholeness, coming into the experience of experience, believing we are that, believing we are experience, we are form, we are an object, a thing. And that's the way of the human. That's the way of the human. That's the way. I like it. I've lost the train of thought. What was going on? Okay, non-duality live stream. That was it. That was the title. Non-duality live stream. That stream. So non-duality is pointing back to that. Is pointing out that it was never true that you were a limitation, that you were a body, you were a baby, you were separate from everything that was appearing. It was never true. It was never true. That was the dream appearing, the dream of identified human. Non-duality is celebrating that to be an illusion, not as a thought, not as a belief or a dogma you take on and agree with. Maybe initially that's the way it is with all things. You like it, you agree, you understand, you're trying to grasp it intellectually, but it's not true in terms of the experience. The experience is, this is, the experience is movement. The experience is what is happening. Only in the thoughts have we taken on the story of it's true and it's me and it's mine and I'm in that. I am true, I am real, I am moving through time, I'm a real person, I'm the one living and looking. Who said that was true? Everyone's just pretending it to be true. It's not true. So we all pretend and try to fit in and try to do what everyone else is doing and try to seem normal and acceptable and appropriate. That's my stomach. That's okay. That's okay to be human and to agree and follow along with the social norms and expectations. You have to learn these rules of what's so-called normal. But it doesn't have to be true internally. It doesn't have to have truth to it. I remember being young. I was probably about maybe 9, 10. I can't remember if I invented this or whether I read it in a book or something. And I'm plagiarizing or something. I can't remember. But yeah, let's say I made it up. I don't know if I did. I made it up. This thought came. This thought, I was sitting on a bed or something, or a chair, and this thought came. God, what if God? Yeah, what if God was playing on a computer? And that thought came, and it was like, this opening happened. Like, oh, God's on the computer. This is all not real. It's a game. It's really beautiful what happened. And then it became real again. It was really, really beautiful, actually. I might have read it somewhere in the book or something, but yeah. What if this isn't real? What if it's just happening? What if this is a movie? Like is it 5-dimensional movie or something? So these are the questions being put out there. And they're not really questions to be answered. They're just being put out there. Like it gets chewed upon. Like that koan, you know, if there's no one in the woods and a tree falls, does it make a sound? It's not to be answered. Or even who am I? It's not to be answered. You ask it, you put it out, or you ask it. And the answer isn't any language or any word you can possibly make up. Which doesn't seem to please the mind. The mind seems to want answers and concrete terms and words and meaning to add to its book. To add to its book. The book of answers. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Any questions? Let me go on Skype. Let me just see. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? I don't tend to get many. Oh, I'm not even signed in. Any questions? Any questions? Oh, what's this password? So many passwords for everything. I think it's that. Oh no, it's not. I know what it is. Oh, it is that. I thought it wasn't that, and it is that. That's funny. Loading. Hi, Prachi. Hug. Hi, Rebekah. Hi, Prachi. Maybe this isn't live. Oh, yesterday. Okay, it's not a live question. But it's all we've got, so I'm going to answer it as if it's a live question. Maybe you're watching now. I don't know. Hi, Prachi. Hi, Rebekah. If there's no one, then why are there problems that need to be sorted? Why does worry arise? Why does stress arise? If there's no one, then why are these problems to be sorted? So problems arise. So, for example, problems like the car isn't starting. That's a problem. And it doesn't take there to be someone for that problem to arise. That's what's happening. The car isn't starting. That's the way it is. We call it a problem, but actually that's just what's happening. The car isn't starting. So for us, in our agenda for that morning, is now ruined our agenda. So it's a problem for us. So that's just the way this is. That's just the way the experience is. Things happen. All kinds of different things happen. You spill the medicine, you cut your finger, you drop your favorite glass or something. You stub your toe, a hole appears in the roof. I don't know. Things just seem to happen. You argue with your partner. Things happen. And you're not going to get out of that. That's just the way this dimension works. This is the way things are. Just the way they are. The problem only becomes a real problem when you feel and believe that you can find your happiness through things working out. So you may have a belief that if you get to your appointment or your job or whatever, then you're going to somehow be okay. And the car not working has now ruined your happiness. It's ruined your peace. It's ruined your future idea. That's when the stress and unhappiness comes up. But once you see beyond seeing, you see the energy is seeing that. You see it through experience. You see it. deeply. You see it so deeply that nothing in this world and the experience of this, nothing's ever going to be your happiness. Making the appointment, getting the job, getting the partner, getting the whatever it is, it's never going to be enough for you and your happiness. So problems arise, yes, they're annoying, you may get pissed off or angry or whatever, upset or laugh or whatever, but it doesn't take away your peace, your happiness, your freedom, because you're never going to find it in things, in experience. So this is really about discovering something so deep, so deeply, so deeply, that happiness isn't found in form and experience. Pleasure and pain appear, but it's never going to do it for you. And it will never take away from that peace, from that freedom either. So this isn't about escaping experience, escaping problems or painful experience. It's completely dissolving to them. A complete dissolving to the worry and the stress. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. We imagine it's about the end of these things. We try to run away from these things, but actually it's right here in them. They are them. Well, they are it. They are it. Everything is. This is it. This is it. This is it. Thank you, Prachi. I can see you're active now. Thank you, Prachi, for your question. Feel free to call in if you'd like to expand and speak more about it. But I don't know, you're in India, I think, so maybe the time, I don't know. I'm not sure. Active! So yes, any questions you can now message or call in. My Skype is on. I have a deep nail split. It's very deep. It's very low down. That's not nice. You can see that. I'm not giving you the finger, I'm just showing you my split nail. It's very low down. Maybe you can't see it very well. But it works. If you do that, it does. People on like hair videos do it a lot when they're showing their hair. They put the hand behind it and you can really see. I haven't brushed my hair in like I think 3 weeks now. So it's I'm doing a non-brush. I'm doing a non-brush routine. So it mats together. It'll mat into a one lock. One huge lock. Like this. Hey, how you doing? Hey, hey. Getting a few bubbles on the end of it. I don't keep trying to pull it off. I don't want to do that. Hey, how you doing? Sorry I couldn't get through. Leave your name and number. Now you're back to me. Okay, let's just check. Any more questions? It's 6:45. Hmm. Okay. Words fail. So beautiful. Thank you, and I shall be back on Thursday at 6 o'clock for another live stream on non-duality. Oh, much love and blessings. Oh, funny. Lots of love. Bye.